Hello, my dear students. Today, we are going to continue what we have started in class about powers and roots. As we discussed 2 power 3, this equal to 2 times 2 times 2, and we even calculated this. 2 times 2 was 4, 4 times 2 gives us 8. I want you to realize something, that we call this 2 the base, and we call the 3 we have here the power or the index, and it indicates the number of repetitive multiplication for the base, like in our case 2. If we have a negative number like negative 5 raised to the power of 2, this is equal to negative 5 times negative 5. And of course, when we multiply two negative numbers, the answer is positive. And when we multiply 5 times 5, the answer is 25. Now, we will study something called square roots and cube roots. Square root of 16, and this is the sign of square root. Square root 16 equal what number that you multiply by itself to get 16? And yes, the answer is 4. Also, as you know, square root of 225 means what is the number that you multiply by itself to give 225? And of course, it is 15. About the cube roots now. This is the sign of cube root. And when I ask you what is the cube root of 27, this means I want you to ask yourself a question. What number that I have to multiply by itself 3 times to get 27? And yes, my answer is 3. Also, if I have cubic root of 1000, this means what number I have to multiply by itself 3 times to get 1000? And the answer is 10. As we noticed earlier, if we have negative 6 to the power of 2, this is equal to 36. So, actually, negative 6 is one of the square roots of 36. But when shall I write negative 6 as an answer for the square root of 36? Actually, when I ask you what is the square root of 36, then I'm asking you about the positive root of 36, which is 6. But when I write negative root 36, this means I'm asking you about the negative root of 36, which is negative 6. We have two cases when we have to write both roots of a number, the positive one and the negative one. These two cases, when it asks you to find the square roots of 81. This means I have to mention both roots, both square roots of 81, which is 9, and also we have negative 9. Also, there's another question where we have to mention both roots, positive and negative, for a number. Like when it says, find the value of x. If it says x squared equal 144, then you have to mention every possible number. When you raise to the power of 2, it gives you 144. And in our case, this would be 12 and negative 12. Also, if we have x power 2 equals 64, this means that x equal either 8 and negative 8. If we have x power 3 equals 64, then I'm searching for a number when I raise to the power 3 equals 64, and this would be only 4. In this case, I cannot accept x equal negative 4. I cannot accept this. And this because when I raise negative 4 to the third power, this is equal to negative 4 times negative 4 times negative 4. As we know, 4 times 4 times 4, this is 64. But negative times negative is positive. Positive times negative, it's negative. So negative 4 to the third power is negative 64, not positive 64 as given in the question. Now, I want you to open your book, page 15, and to solve questions 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Open page 16, solve questions 6 and 7. After you finish answering the previous questions, please use this answer key to correct your answers. Then we will meet in class to check the questions you could not solve on your own and to solve more advanced questions. Stay safe. Goodbye.